Hi guys, so we're here again with another Plan With Me video, and for this one we are planning for March. Sorry, I meant May. Welcome May. The theme for this video is leaves. Like plenty leaves. We'll include a little bit of flowers and whatnot. I just wanted to make this spread as green as possible for March. Why do I keep on saying March? For May is like a summer month here in the Philippines, and it's really freakishly hot outside. So let's go in with this. I started off with an idea of using my watercolor Faber-Castell pencils to draw in, and then I'll just paint over them. But after, you will see in a while my struggle of trying to paint. Like right now I am painting with the water, but it is as if like the paintbrushes were dirty or something. Like it was becoming gray. I was like, why is my green becoming gray? So I tried it like over and over again, but you will see what will happen when I try different colors. I like went with different shades of green, and then this one right here is such a bright green. Like it's a dark green, but the pop out is really bright. But when I went over with it with the paintbrush, it became dark, and I was looking for a vibrant color because summer is supposed to be vibrant, right? Like I was going for that. So here I am trying to paint over it, and it wasn't like giving me the feels that I really wanted. But of course, Fada is a very hard-headed person. She will continue on to suffer herself painting over it, and then I was even telling myself maybe I'm not putting enough color, so I sharpened my pens. I went over it a couple of times until I gave up. Let's just watch me frustrate myself for a while. So right now I'm just doing a very huge normal lettering of 05 since we're already in May. I finally got it right. I didn't say March. I'm gonna outline this 05 and then go over it with my fiber pen. I think this is not a fiber pen, it's a fine liner tip. It is actually a calligraphy pen. So now I am outlining all my leaves, and then while I was outlining this, I was like, the outline is even more like vibrant than the color itself. I was just looking at it and I was like, I want this to be summery. This doesn't feel summery at all. So after shading in my 05, that's when I realized I really need to go in with markers on this, and you will see I'm gonna go in with markers because this looks dull. Like it looks very dull. So another pro tip here in bullet journaling is you don't need to make it as perfect as possible. Like you can just do trial and errors, and then you can use what you learned from this month to the next month, if you know what I mean. Like nobody's perfect, guys. You just have to go with the flow and everything will go through. Just keep on moving forward. Why am I giving life advice right now? Okay, I'm gonna shut up and let you see me shade in, and then you're gonna see I'm gonna go in with just normal highlighters. Usually all of them are from the Stabilo brand, and I'll go over all the leaves to make sure they pop out better, because this doesn't look summery and vibrant enough for me. For my coat page, I was going for a more subtle, simple look, so I only put one leaf, and I was trying to shade in with different shading colors to make it look pretty, but obviously the colors are not working. Even with the outline, it didn't work. So the quote for this month is, it's just a simple quote: "The soul welcomes the bluest nights, aware that light will return." Just trying to shed some light for us here. It's by Angie Wildland, so I hope this quote will like give you a little bit of spark in your life, if it's really gonna help. So if you notice, I put some space on this side because I wanted to make it a Dutch door effect, just like the one we did for January. So I'm just cutting it out, and I'm gonna strip it out that easily. It's not really that hard. Now I'm using a gold Sharpie. I don't think this is gold, I think it's bronze. I'm just putting dots and big circles and whatnot. And see me here, this is when I realized that if I added a highlighter on top, it actually looks more vibrant, which gave me the brightest idea ever to make this spread like brighter. I went over it with all my fine tip fine liners, and it became way much better. It's not looking dull at all, and I was just like, why didn't I do this in the first place? I already wasted like what, 10 minutes of my time. But like I told you, it's a trial and error. Like the highlighter just made it like pop out like really nice. I'm really glad I took that leap of faith to just, initially I was thinking if I put a highlighter it's gonna look too much, but it was perfect. It was the best idea I did for this May spread and title page. For the next page, we are doing my mood and habit tracker. I made it pretty simple this time around because since I cut out a Dutch door, I wasn't going to have enough space to cover the whole habit tracker side, so I needed this. So this is the purpose of the Dutch door. So you can see there, I put the month of May and it's still seen in the front. For the mood tracker, I just put the normal leaves, and I'm gonna individually like divide and number them to, I think we have 31 days for May, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm just gonna be coloring in the days corresponding to how I felt. You know the drill, guys. So we are actually going to be using 5 colors. We have gold, orange, yellow, green, light green, and then dark green, and their corresponding emotional feelings, which is happy, sad, sick, stressed, and dead. I don't know. When I mean dead, is like I've had enough of that day. That is like the worst feeling you could ever have. And I'm grateful that I don't really have much of the dead feeling throughout the year. It's just been a roller coaster. For my habit tracker, to make it as simple as possible, I just wrote down longitudinal wise 1 to 31, and then on the top is the habits that I would like to track. And at this point, that's when I realized that it has been very blank. If I don't add leaves, it's very blank. So I used the bronze liner to add more jazz to it. And at the front page, I added like a felt tip of bronze to make it see the differentiation of the front page and the habit page. How did I do, guys? I'm just being creative here. I don't really know what I am doing. Yes, I have been doing bullet journals for like a couple of years now, and it's really like a growing process. You never really know, like you always change and everything can happen differently. So now for the first week spread, it's just it's starting from the 3rd, because the other two numbers, the first 2 days of the month is still accompanied with April. So I'm just using the simple leaves. I didn't make anything different here. I made it as simple as possible. You just like outline everything with the color of your choice and then shade it in, and then after that you just use like a normal fine liner black to write in the details. It will be really easier to do that. So after this, I just wrote in like the dates and then the days. I use my gold Sharpie pen for the dates. I'm just trying to incorporate a little bit of gold here. It looks like a bit rich vibe, even though we're broke as hell right now. Yeah, so I have there like my YouTube tracker, Instagram tracker, and notes. And now I'll be dividing each of the days of the week. And if you would notice, I would actually miss like one of the borders. I totally just skipped because I was all over the place. But I will come back to that later after like outlining all the leaves up there. So this is me adding all those random circles and dots because it's really plain if you leave it like that. And this is also me remembering like, why does that border doesn't have a line? So this is the final spread, guys, for my Plan With Me May. I hope you enjoyed it. It is very simple and it actually came out very pretty. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe if you're not yet there. And you can click the bell also. Thanks guys, and see you again next month. Bye guys.